What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Upshift Exotics. We are here today at McLaren Dallas. They have some of the most rarest cars in the world. We're gonna be filming that today. On another note, I was on my way here and this happened. Yes, a massive tree service truck was driving by. Something flew out of the back, smashed my windshield. I got a picture of their license plate. That was obviously not a part of the plan, but we're gonna get a hunt of these two amazing hypercars. And yes, I said hypercars, they are inside. So here we go. All right, guys, we have a very special treat for you today. Not too many eyes have seen this, and definitely not too many YouTube channels. So you guys are very, very special. Obviously, you can see Koenigsegg behind me. This is the first time that I've ever seen a Koenigsegg. This is the first time a Koenigsegg has ever graced the channel. We don't have one, but we have two today. And guys, I can't get any closer than the rope, unfortunately, but we're gonna show you all we can from the angle that we are at. In 3, 2, 1. Alright guys, so to start things off, we have the Koenigsegg Gemera. Now, the Gemera is a 4-seater hyper or mega car, and this is the only one in its class. That's why they don't really have a class for it. The name Gemera, the GE in Swedish is to give, and Mera is more. So the car literally means to give more. And they named it that way because the car is giving you more. It's giving you 4 seats, it's giving you 1,700 horsepower, and a top speed, I believe it's around 240 to 250, so you can drop your kids off at school. It's also got cup holders, so it is the ultimate family car with cup holders, 250 miles per hour, and it's a hypercar. It's also got hybrid technology. This is a 3-cylinder, a very large 3-cylinder engine that weighs about 70 kilos, which is give or take around 160 to 180 pounds. The car is absolutely amazing to look at. Now this spec, I believe this is the exact same car that the famous YouTuber, the Stradman, James Stradman, filmed with just a few weeks ago somewhere in Arizona. But this car is just an amazing car. Now, you're probably looking at it wondering, does it really have 4 seats in it? Can you fit in the back comfortably? And where are the back doors to the car? There's only one door on each side. Guys, each door, when opened, is 7 feet tall when it stands straight up. Because yes, by the way, these doors do go up, not out. And there is plenty of room. When the door opens, you can get both in the front and the back from one door. And you don't have to move the seats up. You don't have to squeeze, the person sitting in front of you doesn't have to move up. There is just so much legroom in the back. This car is a very sleek car. It's a very long car. It is absolutely amazing. And this spec has carbon fiber seats with yellow padding. So it's kind of this gray and black with yellow on the inside. That 3-cylinder engine that this has, combustion engine, it puts out roughly 600 horsepower, but that's not all, because there are also electric motors on this car, topping you out at 1,700 horsepower. I wish I could get closer. I wish I could show the inside to you guys, because I know every single one of you would love to see it, but this is an amazing car just to sit here and look at, and the fact that you can fit 4 people in the car is unbelievable. 4 people in the car, you can still get your Starbucks, and you can still go 250 miles per hour on the way to drop the kids off at school. How about that? Probably can't see it from here, but the steering wheel has a screen above the steering wheel, and it's actually connected to the wheel. So when you turn, the screen actually turns with the wheel. It's not fixed on the dash, and it's a gyroscopic, I think I'm saying that right. A gyroscopic screen, or a gyro screen, we'll call it that. Basically meaning that as you turn the wheel, the screen is always right side up, no matter where you turn the wheel. It's always turning where your vision is at. And then the side mirrors right here are not mirrors at all. They are actual cameras and your screens just sit right by the passenger and the other one right by the driver, to the left of the driver, so that you can look in your mirrors and see your blind spots without actually ever having a real mirror to look at. Quick correction on my part, this is the Gemera, the Gemera. The GE is to give and the Mera is to more. I just said Gemera, but it's Gemera. Also, I forgot to tell you guys that they're only making 300 of these, and they've already sold out. So only 300 of them in the world. They're very, very exclusive. You guys can see how tall the door is. Nearly 7 feet tall. It's absolutely incredible. And you can see what I was talking about, how there is one door that opens up the entire side. Over here, we haven't talked about this yet, but this is the Koenigsegg Jesko. The Jesko, it's pronounced Jesko, not Jesko, so I'm gonna get it right this time. But the Jesko is sold out, so if you want one, you can't even get it now anyways. They sold out, I believe it was 120 or 130 units. They sold out in less than a week. Multi-million-dollar car, obviously, both of them multi-million-dollar cars. The Jesko was inspired by the F-18 fighter jet with the 2 uprights on the tail, and at super high speeds they found that the 2 uprights right back here, you guys can see that kind of on each side right there, actually created a vortex behind the car with the wind and the wind tunnel, and it was more efficient at stability at high speeds than an actual rear wing would be, like you would see on a Porsche or a Lamborghini. So this car, cool fact about this car is that they've only simulated the top speed of the car, and with the simulation was about 310 miles per hour. Of course, no human driver has ever taken it that fast. What they believe the reason is because the human element will simply stop before the car hits its limits. So knowing the true limits of this car is, as of right now, it is unknown. So that's pretty crazy. 310 miles per hour is what the simulation said, but when the human element got in the car, they either ran out of track, the weather conditions were not perfect, or the driver simply wanted to not push the limits. So the true limits of this car, we don't know. Fortunately, we can't look inside this car because the real cars are sold out. This is only a prototype. Did you know that was a prototype?
I had no idea.
Mother Teresa of Games, we got him on Instagram right here. You guys saw him a few weeks ago. By the way, that video is doing really, really well. It is like, it's like in the top 10% of
Everybody
all videos.
kept liking it on my Facebook, so
I know.
on Instagram, so yeah. Glad I could help, man.
Awesome, man. Did you bring it today?
Yes.
Awesome.
It's outside.
But yeah, we would love to take a look inside of this. We can't. It's a prototype. The real units have sold and they are in production for customers. So this is just for display and it's on tour. However, this car is a fully functional car. The Gemera is absolutely beautiful. That interior, that yellow and black interior, you guys can only see a glimpse of it right here, just on the door. But the entire interior is this yellow and black. Looks absolutely amazing. So this is a 3-cylinder engine in this car that puts out 600 horsepower. And then there's an additional 4 electric motors that give you another 1100 horsepower. It is absolutely amazing. This is the first Koenigseggs that I have ever seen in person. The first ones to grace the channel. So guys, just for me hooking you up today, hit the like button and subscribe if you would. All right guys, we got access on the other side of the ropes. This is absolutely amazing. Like, not very many people are allowed back here. He was gracious enough. Koenigsegg was allowed me to get back here. Can't even talk, I'm excited. But guys, check this out. This looks amazing. Look at the interior I was telling you guys about. We've got this full infotainment center right there, and we've got the gyro screen that I was telling you about. These are the rear view mirrors on the car. Absolutely amazing, guys. These seats are so thin, they don't look comfortable, but trust me, when you're spending $2 million on a car, you're gonna have comfortable seats. And this is the rear of the car. You got all this carbon fiber, beautiful tail lights here, and this amazing Koenigsegg engine. Absolutely amazing. These are the exhaust tips right there for the 3-cylinder engine. And guys, like, this is just such a treat. Thank you to the Koenigsegg representative over there for allowing me back here to film the amazing Gemera. This is absolutely a treat. You can see how the rear view mirror right there that's the camera. It's shining up at those lights, and you can see those lights right there. It's super cool. Massive infotainment center, and you've got 4 cup holders in the back and 4 in the front. And the cup holders are, you have 2 for cold drinks and 2 for hot drinks, which is really cool. This is just an amazing experience, being able to be this close to a car that it's eluded me for years. I've never been able to see one. And for those of you who aren't familiar with Koenigsegg, and the reason there's a ghost on the back of this, the Koenigsegg's are actually built and tested in an old fighter jet facility in Sweden. And the story has it that years ago, the fighter jets would take off in the early morning hours when there was fog out and mist and things like that. And as the fighter jets would take off in the morning fog, the neighbors in the villages around would not be able to see the jets, but they would hear the jets. So they would call them ghosts. And they got the name the Ghost Squadron. And so the Koenigsegg company purchased the old fighter jet factory and the airstrip so that they could test out the cars in their own facility. And kind of paying their respects to the Swedish Air Force and to the air base that once was there, they started putting the Ghost emblem on all of the cars manufactured in that facility. So this car was manufactured in an old fighter jet facility in Sweden. Moving away from the Gemera over here to the Jesko, we can see the carbon fiber that they put everywhere on the wheels. And these 2 carbon fiber uprights, like I was telling you about, actually helped the aerodynamics of the car at faster speeds. And the vortex that they were talking about in the wind tunnel actually happened back here. It just allowed for more stability during these super high speed runs. Just both of these cars are absolutely amazing. What's going on, Simon? That's Simon Crossley, the McLaren brand manager, just over there. But he's the one who told me I could come down here today, so thank you, Simon. 2 amazing cars that we were able to see here today. This is quite the treat. What do you guys think of this being the thumbnail? Hit the like button for getting you guys access today. This is absolutely amazing to be here. I can't say that enough. I think I've said that like tons and tons of times, but this is absolutely amazing to be back here, to be able to see the Koenigsegg Jesko and the Gemera and see the Ghost Squadron up close. All right, so should we get a Koenigsegg for the garage? Maybe if 100 million of you hit the subscribe button, I think the Google AdSense will be enough. We could get one, right?
I think you might be able to get one.
100 million. So let's get 100 million subscribers. All right, just gonna blow away. It's destroy YouTube with that. The YouTube algorithm will not know what to do with that many subscribers, and we'll get monetized, and we'll get a Koenigsegg, and I'll bring it to all the car events just for you guys. We're gonna get one last look at the Koenigsegg Jesko and the Koenigsegg Gemera, guys. Thank you so much again to McLaren Dallas and Avondale for allowing me to come down and film these. Thank you to the Koenigsegg representative who allowed me to go behind the ropes here and check these 2 cars out. Guys, hope you're having a great morning, day, or night, wherever you are in the world. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, especially for today's video, because today's video was one of the most epic videos that I have ever done on the channel. So thank you so much for the support. We're gonna keep cranking out amazing content for you guys. We'll see you next time.